Welcome to the Help Your Team, Help You podcast. We speak in a previous podcast about dysfunctional thinking, and today we'll see how to change those dysfunctional thinking. Now that we have identified the dysfunctional thinking, it's time to change it to genuine thinking. So to change the dysfunctional thinking, there are several ways. First, being a reporter. Being a reporter involves describing events that you get upset by as if you are a news reporter. This allows you to step back from your deep involvement and automatic responses and helps you to distinguish observation from interpretation. Second way, increasing positive self-interpretation. People vulnerable to depression and anxiety often tell themselves negative things. You might be used to telling yourself how pathetic, miserable, and underdeserving you are. In this exercise, it's time to reverse it and credit yourself with some positive statements to replace all those negative ones. So, as exercise, you can replace the negative attributes that you seem to ruminate. Think constantly about things which are positive attributes that you might have. Next way, surveying the scene. Setting up experiments to test thought and interpretations. One further way to deal with warped thought is to actually demonstrate that your thoughts are not considered normal or commonplace by others. This is what has been called the survey method by Burns and Zar. How does it work? Well, think of the negative and warped interpretations that you might have about certain events. You must ask, are they really warped or not? One way to find out is to ask others about their interpretations of events and find out if your interpretation of certain events is in fact faulty or warped. This can only really be done by you. Next way, let's experiment. This method takes some guts, so start slowly and let it develop bit by bit. If you do it, the results will be immediately obvious. The main idea is to attempt to test whether your thought or view are straight or warped by changing your behavior. Act in direct contradiction to the feelings you have, but take warning, you need to preserve social norms. Don't do any ridiculous things and don't do anything inconsiderate to others. Next way, being your own coach. Talking yourself of warped thought, the aim of this technique is to coach yourself to have better control over your angry outburst of your anxiety. You talk yourself out of negative behavior. Many people talk to themselves when they are learning new skills. Take elite athletes, they have a constant inner and outer dialogue with themselves. Next way, mental biofeedback. Mental biofeedback is another method to contest your warped thought. It involves counting the number of times you notice a negative thought or feeling each day. This technique is mentioned by David Burns. Mental biofeedback equipment. For this technique, you will need something that will help you keep track of any negative thought or feelings that you have. For example, you can use a small notebook that you can carry with you, or you might prefer to use the Notes app of your phone or tablet. A tally counter is a device that helps you keep record of how many times you do something. Some tally counters can be worn on your wrist. You use these counters by pressing a button. There are also many tally counters apps that you can download for your phone. So, monitor your negative and warped thought by using the tally counter or notebook every time you notice a negative thought or feeling. So, to recapitulate, there is different ways of challenging your warped and bad dysfunctional thinking. The first one is being a reporter. The second one is to increasing positive self-interpretation. The third one is surveying the scene. The fourth one is to experiment. The fifth one is being your own coach, and the last one is the mental biofeedback. Thank you and see you in the next podcast. Bye.